Hey guys, this is the PredicTOR's podcast number 50, and I'm your co-host KFD, the
50.
legendary. Hmm?
God
50.
damn.
That's right, 50, man. We're doing 50, man. 50th podcast, man. We're doing 50 of those, man. Damn.
Shit.
Anyway, and I'm your co-host KFD 3D, and the legendary, and I mean legendary PredicTOR. I'm with my partner in crime, Tony Rendy.
That kid just kicked sand in Cool Cat's face.
Oh man.
You have to look that shit up.
Yes. Man, okay. Yeah, so this podcast we're gonna talk about, quite frankly, how Iwata just shocked the world, and I mean Satoru Iwata, global president and CEO of Nintendo, um, shocked the world this week. Made a big announcement that they're gonna be doing a uh, for to make it clear, they're going mobile,
hmm
but not only mobile, they're still gonna continue their core business,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be collaborating with a company called DeNA, a Japanese, I guess, mobile company. They make games and software and
hmm
other apps, I guess, for mobile smartphones. And yeah, he said some interesting things. I saw the most of the stream. I don't know if you it came on late at night. I was kind of still up, so I was just watching it still. I'm like, what the fuck? Just do it. And yeah, it was good. He said some a lot of good things, and yeah, we're gonna go through them one by one, or as much as we can.
hmm
Um, so yeah, he said some various things. He talked about give me a moment here. Talks about how they're for years they've been gathering IPs and whatnot, and having Nintendo is their brand.
Yeah.
There is a popular brand around the world, um, and he talks about the pessimistic views of others who feel that the popularity of smart devices is I guess trying to obsolete dedicated video game devices.
Yeah.
And he talked about that, and he said that's basically said it in a professional way that that's complete bullshit. you know and yeah, basically said like it's because of what's the excuse? Because the strong yen, the difference with the yen and the currency is what affected the transition from DS to 3DS and Wii to Wii U. And then there's probably other variables too, but just to give one reason of why they're in this situation. Um, he also talked about um, that they realized that their core business is still successful for them.
Yeah.
It's still efficient for them because of how many sales, how many basically how many games sold in Japan, for example. Um, how Smash Bros, Yokai, Watch, Monster Hunter 4. We can name all the games that sold or selling well in Japan. So there's still a market for dedicated video game devices, or more specifically dedicated handheld devices. And he also talked about how they have to basically market their IPs through other avenues, through the internet, through the social media, and have it and have it market their IPs in ways it could be easily accept accessible by the user,
Hmm.
by their consumers. I mean, so he also talk about all that stuff. Uh, and there's one quote he said here that really like, I mean, it was pretty freaking. He hit it on the money with this one. He's like, there's one quote he said. This is why Nintendo has decided to utilize smart devices aggressively. Very simply put it is structurally the same as when Nintendo, which was founded 125 years ago when there were no TVs, started to aggressively take advantage of TV as a communication channel. Now that smart devices have grown to become the window for so many people to personally connect with society, it would be a waste not to use these devices. So essentially what he's like saying there is like what Nintendo's doing here, they like doing like a Marvel. You know, like Marvel Comics.
Hmm.
Especially how they use TV and they use the movie industry to market their IPs.
Yeah.
You know, and for the most part, that's it's successful for them. You know, it works for Marvel. You know, I don't really don't know, but I'm assuming they're selling more comics.
Mm,
You know, than well,
comics,
I mean,
they don't.
comics overall are down. I understand
Yeah.
that, but I mean, I always say that there's potentially more awareness, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around. Like the comics are actually more awareness for the movies, because the movies don't give awareness to the comics. Because people who watch the movies, they don't go for the comics. So, but with Nintendo stuff, maybe hopefully that'll be the opposite.
Well, you see, well, it's different. It's kind of similar to Marvel because they're owned by Disney too, so
Yeah.
it's kind of different now. No, it's not. Like, Nintendo's not owned by no one; they own themselves. So,
Hmm.
so it's a little bit different. But what my comparison is that the awareness, that is working more.
Yeah.
Um, and he even said some things like I think when they're planning to do, they want to have they're gonna make original games for smart devices. They're not gonna like make a dedicated game, like a game that's for dedicated a video game handheld or whatever,
Yeah.
and port it over to the smartphone because they don't see like to them. Basically, he's saying that's stupid. Okay, you know, that's stupid. Like, what's the point of doing that? And like, you know, nobody wants to play a dumbed down version of Super Mario 3D Land or something like. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's a waste of time. So they'll make original software that makes sense for a mobile device. And where this deal or this I say this collaboration with DeNA comes in is that essentially what he's saying that DeNA has this large um, background which with their strength is world class internet service and construction and operating know how. Like they basically know like server side things, like for example like microtransactions and stuff like that. Things that not specifically like the user will be interacting with.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be handling those things, and Nintendo's gonna be handling the the game design and things like that.
Yeah.
And which is it's a good collaboration in a way because it saves Nintendo a lot of time. Because
True.
if they would have done this by themselves,
And research.
yeah, something research they would have to gain experience in this field because they don't have experience in mobile phones and doing all those type of stuff.
Hmm.
So it would be challenging for Nintendo to do, and it would take a lot of time.
But
Uh,
they've been practicing that on the 3DS with Rusty Real Deal Baseball
yeah, and with
and
the
that Pokemon Shuffle. Yeah.
yeah, they've been doing that, but I guess to do it on the level that they want to do it,
Hmm.
it wouldn't. It still take more time,
Yeah.
you know. And plus, there's more to the collaboration. They're actually even talked about the loyalty program they're having. You know, all this kind of goes into this collaboration between DeNA and Nintendo.
Hmm.
So where whatever new Club Nintendo we're getting, DeNA is gonna be handling it too. Um, and so
Is that just for Japan or is it for everywhere?
oh, this DeNA collaboration.
Mm.
They actually have an office in the West, actually, in North
Oh.
America. I didn't know that the CEO came out and speak up about the collaboration.
Mm.
So I didn't know they were actually in the West. Because I never heard of this company. So yeah, so most likely it'll be a worldwide thing, or at least planning to be a worldwide thing.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty damn good.
yeah, further, before we continue, I was gonna say, kind of when I hear when I was watching the thing and him saying they're going mobile, I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when he started explaining and breaking down what he was trying to do, it's really like, okay, this goes into what you were saying about marketing the IP and your brand in other ways. He was talking about quality of life and all that stuff, and all of this goes hand to hand. So I was saying, and plus, the fact that he brought up that they're working on a new NX system, a new whatever Project NX or whatever you want to call it. Um, I think that's good. And just to talk about NX, I don't know, people are already jumping the gun and acting like this is gonna be some a Wii U successor and shit. Like, motherfuckers, calm your shit, okay? The fact that he brought up this NX thing at a mobile related business announcement, it's easy to say that it's probably most likely a dedicated handheld system.
Hmm.
Okay, now I'm not ruling out the possibility that it might be a hybrid, a console slash home console slash handheld type of thing. But at this point in time, it's a fucking handheld system. Calm your shit. Okay, can't stand these journalists and these bloggers and these motherfucking asshats going around the internet telling people, oh, how's it gonna affect Wii U sales and blah 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 blah. Like, motherfucker, what made you thought this is a Wii U successor?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. He never said that. People are dumb as hell, man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, yes, I know there's been a rumor, but that rumor was made by people anyway. It wasn't even nothing behind that. The whole Nintendo Fusion thing. People are just speculating there's going to be a handheld console type of hybrid thing because of the whole they're making one building for the handheld division, the home console division. Jumping to conclusions.
Yeah.
It has no basis behind it. But anyway, I digress. You know, anyway, he talked about the NX thing, and most likely that's coming out what 2 years from now or something like that, 2017.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that, late 2017, something like that, maybe 2018. We don't know. So that is something in the foreseeable future. So we don't need to really worry about that right now. Um, and what was very interesting too is that these dudes actually met the CEO of DeNA, and they actually met in June 2010.
Yeah.
So this was before the 3DS even launched. They were discussing things and what to do, and I find that wow, it was that long. That's a long time.
I know.
That's a long, long time.
Maybe they were waiting out some contracts or something.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think they had several meeting, and I guess he was maybe. Oh, I was trying to test his credibility because I'll be honest, yo. What kind of concern me with when Nintendo does collaboration? Because Nintendo usually when they do collaboration with people, they always get fucked in the ass. You know what I mean? For the most part,
Hmm.
or it tends to something happens where they get fucked. But I don't know. Maybe this time things will go smoothly because as they said, they formed a capital alliance. So they both bought shares from each other, and they're trying to. This symbolizes a like a long term relationship between the two. And they also talk about how they're Nintendo strengths and DeNA strengths, and basically it's like you know fucking like give me a Transformers analogy of two great things come together.
Yeah.
Like what was it like? What's a good analogy here, yo? Like to form
Uh,
all. Look, I don't know, like
Devastator.
to form Devastator or some shit. Two greats. Like that's what they're doing here, man. One is good at something, one is good at other thing, and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Great.
so anyway, so what are your thoughts on all of this, Tony?
All this stuff.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of overwhelmed at first. I just wake up and see this fucking announcement. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't know. I don't know what was happening, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then when you read a little bit, because you know some of these quote unquote news sites,
Mm.
how they make headlines and they don't explain anything properly. I was just clueless.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like mobile and like all these words. Like, no, what are you doing?
Like, are you bowing down,
Are
Nintendo?
you serious?
What the fuck you doing, Iwata? Do we have to cut your arms off? Yeah, like.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? I understand what's going on, but reading people on the forums and reading the proper full news release and stuff like that, I start to understand a little bit. I still don't understand most of it
Hmm.
because I don't know. Half of it because my brain, I don't care about the mobile part
Yeah,
at all. So Nintendo going mobile doesn't affect me whatsoever.
yeah,
Like I don't like I would never buy a game on my phone
yeah, yeah.
for anything. Like
Okay.
I just wouldn't do it. So them having something on the phone, I don't care. Or even if they have like a something to promote, it was good for people who are not in the know. You know what I mean? In the circle. They don't have Nintendo on Twitter. They don't have whatever. It's
Mm.
good for them, but I really don't see them translating. Like if they were to pick up, say, a Nintendo made quick little fucking mobile game, right?
Hmm.
I don't think that they would translate or move over to their dedicated handheld or their console. But I am assuming that Nintendo, they just want that to be a third pillar, you know, have that be separate,
Hmm.
totally separate,
Well, he
because
did.
those people are fucking useless and off in their own little world by themselves already, right? Just
Hmm.
get the money from them if you can, and just use that money to deal with us properly. As long as the stuff they give us doesn't
Hmm.
suffer,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
You
he
know?
did. He did say that they're making moves. I can't remember what page it is in this damn thing. It's 5 pages, so it's hard for me to go through it.
Yeah.
But he says somewhere in there, okay? He says somewhere with that how they're gonna try to make that link. It seemed like they're gonna make those original whatever games, I guess original IP or whatever they're gonna do on on the mobile, right? And I guess at some point they're gonna make some, I guess a game with for like the dedicated devices to attract them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of like okay, kind of like how they did with their home console and their handheld devices. Okay, for example, we have Metroid on handhelds and home consoles. So to play the whole experience, you're gonna have to have a handheld system and a home console.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I mean? So that's how they're gonna try to make that link to drive people to their dedicated hardware systems. Essentially, what they have done in the past with their own systems. You know what I'm saying? You get it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. Somewhere here, I don't know if it's a second page, third page, somewhere in there he said that. Um, so that's what he's gonna do. We'll see if it works. Who knows? But with this whole loyalty program too, it plays a role because it's gonna be interconnected with the smart devices. I think even PC. He said.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said that PC, Wii U, 3DS, and whatever the NX is gonna be. So it's all gonna be. They're all gonna have a symbolic link with each other. They're all interconnecting.
Okay.
And he also said one thing. One thing that makes me believe that he said one thing here. I want to read that quote to you. Hold on, give me a moment here. Let me fucking scroll down. Like, okay, what the fuck is the quote? Uh, okay. Oh yeah. Also, until now, when we said platform, it meant a specific video game platform. Now that we are going to release games on smart devices, make use of globally widespread PCs and smart devices for our new membership service, we would like to offer more consumers with software that is suited to their tastes. In other words, we are changing ourselves to redefine what Nintendo platforms mean. And I don't know, when he said that, I wonder, it made me feel like this whole thing with NX, I feel like they're gonna be possibly making a sort of like OS
Mm-hmm.
that is kind of similar to how Apple does with their iOS. And he hinted this before. And I feel that that possibly might play a role with their NX and whatever. Well, I'm gonna call it now. I don't know if it's gonna be a hybrid or not, but I'm gonna say they're gonna have another home console too when it's coming out in 2018, whatever it's gonna be. We'll see how it goes. If they're gonna be another, if they're gonna have a handheld and a home console, but those two systems, if potentially if they're gonna have that, if it's gonna be like that, gonna have like similar or the same OS.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and with that membership thing, it's gonna have that's how they're gonna create that symbolic link between the smart devices, PCs, um, 3DS, Wii U, NX, or whatever they're gonna come out with. So that quote made me gave me that. It's gonna have like a platform. Is not just gonna be a physical thing. It's gonna be like a symbolic thing. You're playing Nintendo games on multiple devices.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, Nintendo or is Iwata. This is Iwata Unchained right here, man. Like he's doing ambitious things, making big moves. We have quality of life coming up. We'll see how that goes for them. So all of this goes on how he's basically changing his game plan. The whole Wii thing didn't really work too well in the long term when you look at things, but
Mm-hmm.
he's trying other avenues to get that I guess that non gamer, that cat, that soccer mom, whatever, you know
Exactly.
to be bow down to Nintendo. We're the greatest motherfucker. What I'm saying? Like, bow down to our greatness. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see how that works out.
We'll see how that works out. Even there was a question period, and even in the stream, the guy kind of was like, he's like, I forgot what he said, but he was kind of like saying he's implying that he was being getting kind of rusty.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said that Nintendo IPs will never be on mobile phones or whatever, right? And he said, my man, how he is. He be smiling, right?
Yeah.
But while writing, I don't know what the fuck he do. He writing notes and shit. And he's like, we're gonna see in the long term if I'm, rusty or not. He just tell us straight right there, like we're gonna see. Yo, Iwata, man, how you play, man? But we're gonna see how Iwata does, man, because that's he's one hell of a businessman.
Yeah.
I give him that credit. Anything else you want to say, Tony?
Just want to say that you see how far the stocks went up after this.
Damn, I forgot to add that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's there. It's there. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about. But
Mhm.
yeah, the stocks. Oh, what we're talking about now? The stocks up went high, boy.
Mhm.
Stocks up went high after this announcement, man. It just skyrocketed. Like, and really, with this announcement, really, when you think about the stock, it really, I found a way to make everybody happy
Yeah.
in a way. Like, basically, the pro people who wanted to go mobile, he's making those guys happy somewhat. I know some of them kind of being dicks about it, but they're frauds anyway. And and people who are against it, like maybe like us, and he kind of convinced us, maybe this is not such a bad thing. It's not really affecting. We're still getting our dedicated shit. You
Yeah.
do what you do. You're making your money. You're advertising your brand, your IPs. It's a win-win situation. You're keeping the brand alive. You're getting that money in, making them kick-ass games that we want to play. So we're all happy at the end of the day. So I can't really complain.
Cool with me.
He has it's a balance there. Um,
Yeah. As long as you don't pull a Capcom or a Square Enix. Oh, we got a really great announcement. They have it on their fucking website. A countdown to the announcement. Oh, it's a mobile game. Ah, fuck you.
you know what I mean? That's all right. Like at least I feel like maybe in the couple years, whatever, Nintendo Directs, maybe they might talk about everything, mobile games, handheld games, everything, and I won't really mind that. It's fair. Fair enough. You're getting out your products out there. It's cool. But at least as long as my dedicated games are not affected. So hello.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I thought you cut out there.
No.
I thought you cut out there. Um, yeah, it went up. Let me see there.
Yeah.
Jumped as much as 30% at one point,
30%.
and then the next day it jumped another 21%.
Holy fuck.
Shit.
You know what that means? Uh, fucking Yellow Hulk better sell that stock. Get that money.
You bring them back old school, yo. Man. This is the 50th podcast, yo. So we had to pull shots from everywhere, yo.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is the 50th one, man. Oh shit, man.
It's like that.
Yo, it's so funny, man. You got Scrooge McDuck as the fucking. You got Scrooge McDuck or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
As a pick on this damn article. That made me laugh. That's funny, yo.
Let's see if I can find that shit. Hold on one second.
Oh man.
I'm gonna hunt for this. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm gonna just start playing it when I find it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Just go buy video cards for the fucking hell of it because I fucking can. It's just that fucking easy because I have fucking money. You know what? I don't like making videos because I don't like making videos like this to show like
Wait a minute.
come down there and fuck you up. It's that easy, my nigga. It's that easy. Yes, I'm back and I'm fucking angry.
He's
Yes,
back.
fucking back.
Yo, he's back, all right.
I
That's,
got.
oh man. Yo.
Goddamn.
Shit. Oh man, that fucking made me laugh right there. Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Have
But
at it. Have
I
at
had
it.
it. Yo, it's that easy, yo. Oh man, shit.
I got fucking money.
That's like three. Yo, really? That's like what 3, 4 years ago? Like
Ah shit.
that's been a
Oh,
long damn time, man.
let me see. Let me see. Let me see when I got. What was the date here? 2012. Yeah, yeah.
Shit, man. Like 3 years ago. Yeah, but anyway, moving on. Nintendo stocks is up. They're killing it. Iwata is a thirsty motherfucker. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He killing him. He's thirsty for blood. Okay? He's no mercy.
Yeah.
No mercy, man. No mercy. And people that you see this man, like I gotta say, man, this man was a right man for the job, man. But Yamauchi killed it when he picked this man. He
Yeah.
killed it. This is how he picked Miyamoto. This like how he picked saw something in Gunpei Yokai is Gunpei
Yeah.
or Gunpei Yokai.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know what I mean? That man had a vision, and this man is a right man for the job. Because I really was thinking about it, is this like he's really a one of a kind as being a CEO and he has in a software engineering background.
Yeah.
And which he said, I think he says in this article. I will have to see. I don't know if it's in the other article or this article, but yeah, you know, no one could fuck with him. No one could mess him up, confuse him, anything because he knows how to design software.
Yeah.
So no software engineer in his company could screw him over. So that's why he has the upper edge and things. But anyway, moving along. This article, well, this is Nintendo Everything article from that website, and it's originally from the Time article, Time, Time.com,
Okay.
and they were Time had an interview with Satoru Iwata, Reggie Fils-Aime, Shigeru Miyamoto, the big three, all of them, man. And they said some interesting things in the article, like on Amiibo. Iwata basically sketched the whole design for the Amiibo, the whole idea.
Shit.
Yeah, and it was in late 2013 on a bullet train.
The guy's fucking working when he's on the train going home.
Yeah, what I'm saying? He's so dedicated. That's how dedicated this man is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he was like so he had that that software engineering passion in him. He was so enthusiastic. He was so excited to pitch the idea to his engineers,
Mm.
and he actually pitched a 4-page essay or paper to these guys. And he believed in it. Look at it now; it's a hit. I got my total amiibo today. I don't know you got if Tony got his amiibos. You get any amiibos today, Tony? This
Nah.
week or
Nah.
but wait, you
I'll
weren't
get
getting told?
I'll get my toad eventually. I don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, you got your connection. Yeah.
And us in Canada, we didn't have to go out and get the gold Mario today because Canada gets it April 11th,
10th,
10th.
and we gotta pay
Everywhere.
$15.99 Canadian.
Yeah.
Motherfucking bullshit. Piss me off, but whatever. I understand the fucking dollar.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of getting fucked up. That's making me worried for software titles now.
It'll happen.
It's making me worried. It's probably gonna happen, and that's pissed me off.
Yeah.
But whatever, man. Hopefully that changes in the future. In a year or two, or whatever.
You know how long it took the first time to get it.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, good.
It always takes a long when we get yourself in a hole economically. You got to get. It takes even longer to get yourself out of it. That's how
Mm-hmm.
the cookie crumbles. I understand that, but I know, c'est la vie. That's how the system works.
Mm-hmm.
But let me see though. What I'm talking about. He also talked about how Reggie and Awala also talked about how pursuing smart devices helps them. They basically view it as the marriage of the, like Reggie said, we view it as the marriage of the software with the hardware that together creates a compelling experience.
Mm-hmm.
And then Awala goes, if we don't take an approach that looks holistic, holistic, holistically
Mm-hmm.
at the form a video game platform should take in the future, then we're not able to sustain Nintendo 10 years down the road. We would like to create several hits titles by effectively leveraging the appeal of Nintendo IP. Essentially, what he said in the other thing. Miyamoto said, Miyamoto said, our job is to create to continue to create new platforms that enables us to create future new ways to play, for us to create unique experience that that other companies cannot. The best possible option for us is to be able to develop hardware that can realize unique software experiences. You know, then he goes on to talk about 3DS, a new 3DS, of how I think Miyamoto pushed for them to have that new 3DS, the new technology, the whole what the fuck they're calling it, better 3D, whatever, camera,
Yeah.
camera tracking 3D technology,
Yeah. Face tracking.
face tracking, yeah. And he was like, like, yo, we need to have this in the 3DS. Come on now, yeah,
Come on now.
come on now. Like,
That's
why?
crazy that it was just a suggestion like that. Yeah, let's put this in there.
Yeah,
It should be like from the beginning.
yeah. Like, we almost kind of felt like it's like shit, man. This should have been the big fuck.
Mhm.
You guys fucked up. You're making us lose money. Like, money. Yeah. A lot of this situation with Wii U. Even actually acknowledge that maybe it's not the first console of choice right now, and he's not
Uh-huh.
satisfied that. So, motherfuckers, you know what that means, right? He got that face.
Mhm.
He's coming back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
don't, Water man, he don't like to lose. Okay, he don't like to lose here. He likes to win. Okay,
So watch out.
you gotta watch out.
I get
He's
ya.
gonna get you. He's coming. Yo, he has a chair. Yo.
He's got a chair.
He has a chair.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, he has a chair.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you.
Look at Randy Orton slithering like a snake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just so stupid. Yeah. No, because I see this actually vibe when he's going under the fucking the fucking play set at a park.
Yeah, yeah.
Guy edited like he's going under that shit, yo. It's just funny as hell, yo.
Got slither,
He's
go
slithering
around.
like a slate. Stupid. Okay, he talks about doubts of how about Nintendo continuing the way it does business the same as it did before.
Mhm.
And I'll just read your quote. We do have doubts about continuing to extend our business in the way that we have in the past. We have doubts about whether or not people will continue to see those simple extensions of what we have done as new and surprising. If it takes a lot of explanation for people to understand your entertainment product, you're doing something wrong. Which it made me think like, I wonder if he's talking about the Wii U when he says that. You know,
Maybe.
because I understand. To me, I think their marketing divisions at Nintendo or outside Nintendo, whatever the case might be, had trouble marketing the Wii U, and because it's such a comp, it's kind of a complex thing to sell to people,
Yeah.
because people looking at the gamepad is like, what the fuck is this? Is this a handheld? What is this?
Mhm.
So I wonder if is this something that he's coming to a realization that he's learned something from. You know?
Yeah. Hopefully get like a more simplified message.
Yeah. Because even in his investor meeting that I think we discussed last podcast, he also talked about how the marketing and developers, they both share a role in marketing the product. It's not just the people who are marketing. It's also how the developers also has to think about what they're doing wrong or right. You know.
Mhm.
So I wonder, maybe they should have made the Wii U console look a little different or more different than the original Wii. You know,
Yeah.
have a different design, a different look to make that that difference. So yeah.
Who knows?
So any thoughts on this, Tony? More additional thoughts?
No, I got nothing else to say. It just it's exciting. It's also kind of it's mysterious right now at the same time.
Yes, yeah, it's mysterious. It's not like we don't have all the concrete details.
Yeah, but it's way too early right now. This is just them. I'm surprised they actually announced it this early. You know,
You mean the mobile thing?
everything, mobile thing, and then they even announced still that and the NX stuff, right? So
Yeah, I'm surprised with more the NX thing, but I know why he had to do it because you know how these motherfuckers they're gonna have a fucking field day.
mm,
These people have a field day. People will be losing
well,
their minds. But
fucking
yeah.
remember E3 years ago? They this what like a week, maybe a couple weeks before E3 came out. Oh, Project Cafe. What's Project Cafe? I was like, I would have liked to be surprised, you know. But
Yeah.
these days, you gotta beat these assholes to the punch, man, because they get a fucking they get wild hair up their ass. Oh, you gotta break the news. You gotta shut the fuck up. Let the man do it themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he obviously the fucking media when they brought it out, these assholes didn't know what the fuck was going on, even though they broke the news. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
is it a system? Is it just an add-on for the real Wii? It's like you fuckers know this shit, causing confusion for no reason.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how dumb are you? I'm
Mm,
watching damn shit. I didn't know it's a goddamn new, it's a a new console with a console piece and a controller. It's not just a peripheral for the Wii.
mm-hmm,
They're watching this damn shit. How the fuck I know? I'm not a damn journalist or anything, and I know that most people, I don't even say in the YouTube community, knew that shit was a damn thing. And these motherfucking hacks that call themselves gaming journalists could not figure out that. Motherfucking Cessla over there, is it, what I mean? It's like, you fucking dumbass. You get an ass all fucking, what's it, fucking, suffering from Alzheimer's or some shit.
yeah.
Oh, fucking ass. Losing his hair, his hairline receding back and all that shit. Get the fuck, go fuck yourself. Fucking piss me off. No, it's like you bring that back, man, because of the stupidity of this goddamn gaming media.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, some even the mainstream media piss me off too. Because I don't know if you guys, everybody, you too, you could go and I don't know if you did read the whole Time article, its entirety.
No.
But this motherfucker, whoever write that shit, I'm gonna slap that fool because he talked some shit in there where it's like he's kind of trying to imply, like he was talking about the layoffs in the Nintendo Europe.
Yeah.
And it's almost like he was trying to link it to Nintendo Doom, blah blah blah, and then, this whole mobile move is saving Nintendo and all this shit.
Mm.
And what he said, and the way he phrased it, and the way it was written, it was so like the reason why those 300 dudes were delayed because they were relocating. They were downsizing, having one building in a different location in Europe. And some of those 300 employees, it was impossible for them to make that move, so they had to be laid off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, motherfucker, like that's what I'm saying. Don't fucking write all this old, what I'm trying to say. Oh, what's the word I'm looking at for?
Something.
Like over sensationalization. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Of bullshit. Trying to hype up your shit like it is more than it is. Like shut the like these motherfuckers, yo.
That's how it goes, man.
You know.
Uh,
But anyway, whatever, man. So we're on to the next topic,
that's
and
what Gamergate is for.
that's what I'm saying. And you know what? This whole thing with the NX, how people are trying to make it like the Wii U successor. I want to put it past it some GamerGate bullshit going on right now
Mm-hmm.
because I don't believe in coincidence. How every motherfucker you see are like writing it like that or
Yeah.
spinning it like that. Like what's the coincidence of that happening? These motherfuckers are all communicating together, and there's actually an article talking about all that. I actually have it saved somewhere on my laptop or it's on my desktop. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually read that and it was very interesting. Like these dudes actually write emails to each other and shit. Real talk. Real talk. If anybody see the article, I'll send it to you. I'll link it in the comments to you if you want. I'll read that. But real talk, that's what they do, and they've been exposed.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, let's talk about basically how the people in the mobile games industry are, opinion about them entering Nintendo entering the mobile market,
Better start fucking
and
getting
their opinion
some
is
diapers ready. Get
their
pissed your
their
pants.
and their opinion is, holy shit, we're fucked.
Yeah.
No, seriously, there's various quotes and stuff on various dudes that I don't even know. And my computer's kind of lagging right now, so I'm trying to fucking scroll this shit down.
Watch now.
No, that's not affect. It's not gonna affect the application. It's just it's kind of slow sometimes. With all this stuff here. Scroll to the first one. Or maybe Tony, you could probably read the first thing what the guy said. Because
Let me see. Okay, give me a second. Let's see here.
fucking guys,
The
damn.
first one. This shit's not. What? Is that a real corporation?
What's it called? What's the place called?
Christian Segerstral, COO of the Super Evil Megacore. Really now.
Yeah, these dudes have lame names sometimes, man. Some of these indie dudes, they're kind of indie. I consider them indie, so in a way,
guess. I don't know. Okay, so it's great to see that more core game developers are taking mass market touchscreens seriously as a primary gaming device. We're all huge Nintendo fans and would love to see them do well on mobile. Having more AAA game developers enter the market is beneficial for both players and the industry as it raises the standards for quality. Nintendo has a huge opportunity to broaden their fan base and also an enormous challenge in ensuring that their brand and in-game experience translates to mobile and tablets. Let me just say something. Instead of saying having more AAA game developers enter the market, they should say having one AAA game developer enter the market. Because there ain't no damn AAA games on fucking mobile.
that's the truth. Like,
Uh,
I mean, these are low budget. But I don't know. It depends on what he consider. Oh, I guess he means. Oh, I guess he means company that make AAA game. That's what I guess he means, right?
yeah, but he's
You know,
saying more of them. Like, well, who's making AAA games on mobile?
I think EA is in the mobile. I think they're making games.
They don't make no AAA fucking games on mobile.
No, but I think he means AAA as in like.
Oh, just in general.
No, like they make like they make AAAs in general. I think that's what you meant. Like yeah.
EA's
I'm
trash.
yeah,
Fucking trash.
but EA is trash though. They don't even count
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, like I mean, some of these motherfuckers whack as hell, and you can see they're not even trying their best. Like,
No.
look at EA. You think EA give a fuck about it in them games? They're just putting a fast game there. Listen to what Iwata was saying. You know they're gonna try their 100 like they always do,
Yeah.
even if it's a mobile game. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you gotta be realistic, my man, my Christian. You gotta be realistic here, man. Them motherfuckers whack as hell. Okay, like let's be real.
Yeah. Want me to go next one or?
No, I got it. This one he goes Timu Maki Patola,
Hola.
COO of Frogmind.
All right.
These names are lame as hell, man. You couldn't find anything better for your company? Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. Okay, Nintendo has a lot of strong IPs that are likely to fit mobile gaming well. It also knows how to make good game design, and apparently has realized that strategically it needs to be involved in mobile gaming. DeNA has a lot of experience in making successful products on mobile and knows how to make well-performing free-to-play games. It has a lot of data of analytics, free-to-play business intelligence, etc. I think the partnership can save a few years of Nintendo's time. This way, Nintendo is not required to go through the F2P learning curve in which it has been completely uninvolved in, but can skip ahead, relying on DeNA's knowledge on the areas it lacks to really work. The cooperation needs deep strategic partnership, which they set with a ritual of buying each other's stocks, making the success of the other a mutual interest for both.
Yeah.
Which I 100% agree with. It's funny, man. Some of these dudes, even though I don't play none of them fucking games, I probably never will. They're talking some real shit. Some like good shit. And like, usually when you hear like some people from EA talking that bullshit, you know,
Mhm.
like EA on them big third party posts talking some bullshit, but these guys talking some sense here, especially this guy over here. It's kind of surprising to see that. And this guy talk about the freaking stocks and whatever, and
That's because they want to get on the Nintendo train. After.
maybe they do, maybe they do. I don't know because I don't know about really these guys. I don't know if they have that indie mindset like the indie gamers, the
Mm.
indie developers. So I no, I kind of assume like a lot of these dudes are indies. So I don't know. Maybe it's just, that's whole how indies are loving that Nintendo right now. So it's a whole it's a whole you know attitude, I guess.
Yeah,
But
and DeNA, they do have experience. I've been looking it up what they have because the name sounded familiar to me,
yeah,
and apparently they've been working since 2013, 2012, or something like that on the Transformers free-to-play game, um, Transformers Legacy or Legends, something like that.
yeah,
And every once in a while, they have a new like event based on events on the old cartoon and shit like that. And I don't know what the game is about, if it's a card game or some shit. But to last this long, it means it's actually making money,
yeah.
and to have this much content in it, it means
Hmm.
it's actually doing well. So, yeah, if they can do that with Nintendo, I'm sure it'll be a good partnership.
Yeah, but I feel like yeah, I think they'll be able to get their game out there efficiently. Have a good because they're doing all the server side stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know if you understand that terminology, right? You understand like when I when I say that?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're doing all that server side stuff. So and Nintendo will be handling all the client stuff. For people who don't understand that, I mean when I say that, just comment below. I'll explain it in much more detail. But yeah. So yeah, it's they're using both their strengths,
Exactly.
which is good. And the fact that they have a capsule alliance, maybe things will go smoothly and they won't they won't try to fuck them in the ass. Because that's the only thing I'm worried about this. Because every time I hear Nintendo's doing some alliance with someone, I get a little
Yeah,
worried. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I get just a little worried. But hopefully, since they're gonna own stocks from each other, and apparently the CEO of DeNA say he's a big Nintendo fan, but you know what the fuck, they always say that shit, huh? Everybody's a big Nintendo fan, you know what I'm saying?
Unprecedented partnership.
Unprecedented partnership and all this shit. Y'all talk when the cookie crumbles, man. You see them fucking trying to bite them in the ass and all this shit.
Hmm.
So
We'll see.
we'll see. And yeah, I think that's something to read.
Yeah, it's too much.
I'll probably link it in the description so you want to read more of what other dudes said. And yeah. Um, and that is the last topic, I believe, right?
Hmm.
And yes, that is the last topic. So now it's question time. Question time. 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 50. 50. Time. Time. Time.
Yeah.
That's right. It's the 50th podcast. Or maybe 51 because we did have episode 0, but that was a pilot, so whatever. But if most people don't know, we actually had 0. It started with 0. It didn't start with 1. You know. And but anyway, the first question is by Morphball87. He always submits questions every week, every time we drop a podcast. So thank you for submitting questions. And he writes, I'm so sick of the fanboys and frauds. Which one of these groups do you find the most annoying? Fake Nintendo fans, Sony Pony Drones, or Hulkamaniacs?
Hey, Hey. Hey. Don't put no Hulkamaniacs in there.
You're a Hulkamaniac.
Ah, Hulkamaniac, brother.
I don't know
But
why do people. That's what I'm saying. Why do people always hate these type of wrestlers? Like you're invincible wrestlers. Everybody hates these guys, yo. I don't know. Maybe I just because I don't take it that seriously.
it's
I just enjoy it.
it's man, just like every other fan base on the internet,
Yeah.
you got one side and you got the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got the people who fucking they love who they love, and the other half they shit all over him, right? And there's little wars here and there, like with Cena, and everybody hates Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, I like CM Punk better, but then when CM Punk he fucking leaves like a douchebag, you know, oh, you gotta defend him and blah blah blah, and yet you're still trying to shit on Cena and stuff like that. Well, that motherfucker doesn't leave, you know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 I guess kind of
So
like in a way people like Stone Cold and people like like
yeah,
the
or The
Rock and
Rock,
everything. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
it's that kind of shit, man. But
Uh,
Hulkamania, how is Hulkamaniacs? I know it's a joke, but Hulkamaniacs is fucking old, man. It's nowhere near as powerful as it was before. You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't say them dudes, yo. They God, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. I mean, they don't even got a reality show to watch anymore. I don't even think so.
No,
Like,
no,
they got nothing anymore. It's like, um,
but whatever.
wait, is he still on TNA or
No,
no?
he's back. He's back in WWE.
Oh, really? Oh,
He only comes in once in a while, right?
okay, okay. Oh, he's like the Rock then. Okay.
But he doesn't wrestle.
What?
He doesn't wrestle.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't wrestle. Yeah, yeah, okay. And to ask your question, which one of these groups do you find most annoying? Fucking ponies, of course. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
No. Actually, fuck that. No. Not the ponies. These fake ass fathers.
There you go.
Fuck
There you
these
go.
motherfuckers. Yeah. I was just, I was like, I wasn't really looking at the question, but yeah, I forgot you put fake Nintendo fan. Them motherfuckers make me sick because the Sony ponies, I even get no credit because at least they fucking stand by Sony and they know what the brand's about. They're not gonna
Yeah.
motherfucking tell you about Sony needs to do what Nintendo's doing, all that bullshit. They're gonna stand for brand and they buy and they love their shit. These motherfuckers, these fake ass Nintendo fans, these father fucks, they're not gonna buy. They're gonna bitch and moan, complain about stupid ass shit that's not that important, or
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna like over sense I forgot the word already. I'm tired. Okay.
Sensationalized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Over sensationalize all these fucking over stupid ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stand that shit. I hate people be trying to take themselves too seriously or shit like that. And I find that shit is just it's annoying to me. It's like
Yeah.
well, like calm the fuck down, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Why does everything has to be this shit? Like I don't understand it, man. I don't get it, but I can't stand that nonsense. You know,
But
if you call
like
yourself a fan, you support the brand, and you do you go out there with your hard-earned money and you
they got
buy.
their thing, man. When you talk to them, it's like is nothing secret. They're not keeping anything from you. But
What do you mean,
fucking, like
ponies?
yeah, ponies. It's
Okay.
like this is what they think, and this is it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Stand by their products, stand by their company. Like you don't have to think about this guy telling the truth. Is he really thinking this? But for fucking fake Nintendo fans, one day you're like, all right, this guy's talking some sense, and the next day you're just like, what the fuck you talking about? you know?
you know what I mean? Like, and people, man, don't get offended, man. We might be talking about you. We might not be talking about you. I'm just gonna put it out there because motherfucker, every time we use this term fake ass Nintendo fan or pretenders or whatever, everybody's fucking crying like a motherfucker. On the fuck your titties, yo. I don't even know if I'm talking about you or not. I'm just generalizing here. You
hmm
know. I I think you should know if you're a fake Nintendo fan or not. Well, hopefully you know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
hmm
You know.
Maybe they don't know. They don't know themselves.
You don't know, man. You need to look in the mirror, man.
Look in that mirror.
But anyway, the next question is which one of these? Well, yeah, yeah. Which one of these Zelda characters do you think is fruitier? Garen or Tingle? Fucking Tingle. Come on,
Tingle, Tingle.
Tingle, man. Yo,
Look
that
at his
dude.
name. Fucking Tingle. He's tingling all
Look
over
at the man's
him.
tights, bro. Look at the bodysuit he's wearing, yo. You see that shit? I wouldn't even call Garen fruity. He's just crazy, man.
Yeah, he's a Joker, sort of.
He's crazy, man. He's the type of dude who stalk you and may possibly rape you. Okay, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's that type of dude. Okay, and not necessarily man. I'm talking about women. You know.
Mhm.
So ladies, you know what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta do. Get that rape whistle going.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That too. Get your bat, your machete. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know whatever you have, man. You know, and when you pull that shit out, you know what I mean. Get ready.
Get
But
ready.
yeah. His
But
next question is would you
Tingle.
like, huh?
Fucking Tingless.
Yeah. Would you like to see a Dragon Ball versus Nintendo game? Not
No,
necessarily.
no.
I'm gonna say not necessarily. I really don't care either way.
Wait. Dragon Ball, as in just Dragon Ball before Z, or just Dragon Ball, like all of it, like Z and first Dragon Ball and GT
He
and shit
wasn't
like.
Pacific, so
Yeah.
no,
If it's just Dragon Ball, maybe it could be more even like that in terms of power levels. But
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Dragon
but
Ball Z, nah.
yeah, but something like this I don't really care for because I don't see the I don't know. It's one of those things that when you're I guess you're high and you want to make this work. I mean, high as a developer, okay, you like you said, what if we have Dragon Ball characters versus Nintendo characters,
Hmm.
and we'll make this work. You know what I'm saying? You're a little high and you just start coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is one of those things. It's like I don't. It's kind of weird. It's a weird matchup, Then again, fucking kind of Marvel and Capcom is a weird matchup in some way too, So,
True.
you know, and it works though for some reason. So I want to
Yeah.
take you for a ride, and then think. I want to take you for a ride, and
I've been trying to find fucking Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah,
Can't fucking find that game, man. Making
not
me
even
sick.
online.
Well, I gotta resort to the eBay now
Hmm.
or Amazon if they have it
Yeah.
because I want to play as Nova, my
Ah.
man Nova.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, those are all his questions. Shit. Okay, next question by Anthony Banjo. Goddamn, my eyes are hurting.
Eki Banjo, I haven't seen this motherfucker in a long time.
Yeah, and I post on Twitter, so I mean, everybody saw, so you're gonna see some other faces here. You know what I
This
mean?
dude disappeared. It's
Yeah, but he's making videos again though.
oh, is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that shit out.
Yeah, and he says, "Hey guys, what type of games do you think will be developed for mobile use? Personally, I think WarioWare would work well on
Ah,
smartphones. Of course,
yeah.
that game will. And hell, I probably would buy that game because I really like WarioWare. I kind of like I like the one on Game Boy Advance. That game.
Yo, that just fucking reminded me. Where the fuck is my WarioWare, man?
Which one? What game?
for for any new system here, 3DS,
It
for
came out for
fucking
Wii U.
Wii U. No, not really.
Well, Game and Wario was something.
That wasn't
It
WarioWare.
wasn't WarioWare, but it was something.
Yeah, but I want traditional WarioWare craziness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Come on now.
come on now.
Come on now. Don't listen to these fuckers that didn't like party games back in that last generation. Give me that shit. God damn.
Well, you see, I think they're gonna continue making that though because they made it on the GameCube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the
Like,
Wii.
and the Wii. But
Give
I
me
mean,
that
I'm
shit.
saying, but the Wii was, it was a haven for that, But the GameCube, wasn't really technically a haven for that, and they still made it,
We still made it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're still gonna continue making those games, you know.
Do it. Do it. You got that touch screen. You can go fucking nuts, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
But I don't know. Game Wario was pretty. I don't know. How about do you have Game Wario?
Yeah, I got the. Wait a minute. No, I didn't get that one. No.
You didn't
I
get
have to
Game
get.
Wario?
I have to get it later.
Oh yeah, but Uh, I don't. For some reason, I feel like I played the game, but I'm not even sure if I'm this
I
losing my
played it.
mind.
I
I don't know
played
if I played it or not. Like I think in my head like I played it, but I don't know if it's because I just saw the video
it.
or like I don't know. Like I'm confused or something. Like did I play the game? I don't even know. I don't even know now.
Man doesn't even know. Wow.
I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing right now because I feel like I played it for some reason, but I don't think I did. Maybe because I'm getting confused with WarioWare on the GameCube,
Maybe.
on the not the GameCube, the GBA.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, anyway, but yeah, the GBA game is fun, yo. It really feels like the GBA game. It feels like that would work on mobile, and it's almost like you see kind of like what these kind of do. What you see what these dudes are doing on mobile. I can kind of almost feel like the Nintendo influence from that. Like they feel like WarioWare experiences sometimes some of these games on mobile.
Hmm.
But I argue kind of more. Warrior is kind of better. This is better though, because more. What Warrior is what makes it. There is the characters and stuff,
Yeah.
and the little those cutscenes. They're so Japanese, and it adds a little je ne sais quoi to it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's what it does, yo. So yeah, like yeah. Anyway, my God, this shit keeps popping up.
What?
I don't know, this fucking shockwave plugin not working. This is a browser. Fucking bullshit.
Oh,
What the
shit.
hell I mean? But
Fucking.
anyway, it says here, next question is that's the answer question. I believe that. I don't know, any other games? The Mario some type of Mario inspired game. Well, not like a
Yeah.
platform, but like using the Mario IP, the face.
Uh. What? Like the fucking Mario 64 stretches space out? They could do Mario Party for sure.
In a way, like a mobile version of Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
they
just
can.
straight up mini games. You don't have to have the board game thing.
Yeah, they do, but I don't know if they want to do Mario Party because I think they might want to do more original, more original
Yeah.
stuff that to set them apart from what they're doing on dedicated devices.
Hmm.
But I would say like this: if they're not doing anything with WarioWare, put on smartphones maybe if they want to do that.
Yeah.
If they're not gonna, um, whatever.
Mm.
Then they come with a sequel to it on dedicated to get them people to move to get that link there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Definitely to do Animal Crossing style sort of fucking game. You know,
eh,
build your town. Like actually build it this time, not just your house or something.
maybe yeah, maybe they could do a kind of like those games, those what's that game called? Clash of Titans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they could do a game like
Yeah,
that.
or well, no, Clans, Clash of Clans.
Clan of Titans, whatever it's called.
I see those fucking commercials all the fucking time.
Yeah, they could do a
Like,
type
man,
of game and use the one of their IPs, whatever it may be, Animal Crossing in a way, or
Fire Emblem they can do with that.
maybe. Yeah, they could do Fire Emblem. Yeah, they can, but I don't know. I feel that they should just keep that on their dedicated devices.
Hmm.
That you don't need to necessarily put that on
But
mobile.
that'd be like advertisement for the real game.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Um, but I don't know. It sounds like the guy was going against what he was saying, though.
Yeah.
Iwata. It sounds a little bit, but whatever. I don't know. We're just having discussion here, you know. But yeah. And the next question is by Tony Konami Kuran, and this question is: since Nintendo president Satoru Iwata have officially named the company's ninth generation console codenamed NX, what would be an ideal name for the Big N's full HD system for 2017-2018? Now, I gotta disagree with you there. I don't know. When you say ninth generation, I guess you're talking. Well, I could. Well, I don't know. Does generations count handhelds as well?
No, no.
I don't know. So I don't. I guess you were. Well, you have to tell me in the comment section, but yeah, personally, I believe it's gonna be a dedicated handheld device. Okay, first, yes, I'm not leaving out that it's a possibility that it could be a hybrid, but as now, I don't want to see it as that because that's to me feel like I'm jumping the gun too early.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3DS successor. Okay, that's what this NX thing was gonna be. Um, so your question is, what would be the ideal name? Fuck, man, it's like I don't know, like
That's me.
that's like the
They need to get away from DS, I think.
yeah. I guess I think they gotta get away from DS because oh fuck, shit.
Can't like I say 4DS, 5DS, you know what I mean?
I don't know what I'm saying. They're gonna call it the Nitro X or some shit. I don't know, man. Like that's like
Like put the game man.
the
Say
Game Man
boy.
is
Say Game Boy, Game Man.
Game Man or something. Yeah, Game Man. Game Man. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'm saying Game Man or some shit. I'm not saying. I
I
mean,
know.
I know. I mean Game Man. Yeah.
A gay fish.
uh, well, that one's kind of. I don't know. That's kind of. I'm shooting darts here. Yeah. But anyway, the next question is by Nova Rain, or Nova
Region.
Region. Yeah. The Wii U is pretty competent in its media functionality. Do you use your Wii U to watch TV shows or even anime? Of course I do. I watch anime all the time on my Wii U on
Hmm.
the browser. So that browser is really good, man.
Very nice.
Really nice.
Okay. My girlfriend, she watches Survivor and Walking Dead and that shit because she doesn't have cable. She just
Yeah.
watches streaming everything.
Hmm.
If fucking if she was to watch that shit on her computer with these sites that she goes to find the streams and stuff like that, how
Hmm.
much fucking viruses she would get? All these damn pop-ups I see, I was like, what the fuck are you clicking on? You know? It makes me mad to see her do it, but I'm guessing that the Wii U doesn't really have
Yeah,
that
different.
to
It's
deal
different
with the
operating
virus.
systems. So
Yeah,
these
so that's
these
not.
viruses they make is more made for Windows in mind because
Yeah,
it's the market share leader. So most likely it
Jesus,
probably won't affect the Wii U. So
just clicking on the wrong buttons and stuff is taking her to a different thing. Okay, god damn,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, seriously. But yeah, yeah, I
It
do all
worked
the
though.
time.
Seamless.
Yesterday, let's say I was watching Tokyo Ghoul, Route A, episode 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, did I watch it no, actually, I watched it on my phone. Never mind. But episode 10, I watched on my Wii U, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 10, because I came up from work, and I was kind of tired, so I just want to watch in the bed, and I take out my phone and just watch it on my
Yeah.
smartphone. But yeah, I usually do, though. Yeah. And when I watch it on the big TV, I watch it on my Wii U. But anyway, next question, three questions by Don Zalug 1400, and he's Ultimate Nintendo Gamers member on Facebook. So join today. And this man's a smart man over here. Okay, and he says, when the hell are we going to get a new Golden Sun game? I fucking love that series. That's a good question. Never played Golden Sun. I want to,
What
if
the
most people
fuck?
know, I'm a novice at RPGs, so I don't play.
Mm-hmm.
I just start playing RPGs on the 3DS. Okay, well, actually no, on the Wii with more like well, first RPG game I actually played turn based was Paper Mario,
Mm-hmm.
Thousand Year Door on the GameCube, and I like that game. And the I haven't played one since Xenoblade Chronicles, so there was a long gap there. So like I don't, yeah, I'm not like RPG is not my strong point. Okay, I'm gonna keep reminding people that because I don't know if they forget or not. It's not my forte, but yeah, actually want to get the game on Club Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try it out because a lot of people talk about Isaac and shit. This dude Isaac, I want to know who the fuck is this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Who's this guy? But yeah, you probably should get that shit on the Club Nintendo. Buy it in the eShop. Show that support.
Yeah, exactly.
Show that awareness.
Yeah.
For the game. That's why people need to, show that awareness, man. Nintendo equals games, people. You know, it's just about showing awareness to video games. Because people need to be buying more games more aggressively. People are buying games. We buy games, but not enough people.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough. They need to be buying more aggressively, people. People want to complain about stuff and stuff, but don't want to enjoy the games. And Nintendo is out of the big three are delivering the games time after time.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, that's a good question there. How much is Xenoblade Chronicles X going to shit on every other game besides Zelda U this year? That game looks so detailed and content heavy. I can't see any other console RPG matching it. Listen,
Listen.
listen. Okay, that game right there is sex. Okay, god damn, that last direct we saw. Woof.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Nigga got a heart attack after watching that. You know what I mean? The armor, because it was one thing I like in these type of MMORPG design type of games is getting that armor.
Hmm.
I like good armor, right? But RPGs in general, anyway. I like getting that nice, sexy armor. I want to be a boss when I get my armor. I want my party to be a boss,
Bounce.
a boss. And those armor designs is yes. Those mechs,
Hmm.
yes. I'm loving this game. I can't wait for this game. I just love everything about it. To me, I said before, it's more appealing to me than Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one. This the mecha aspect to it, the whole setting of the game. Not just the setting, but the whole atmosphere of the game. It just feels awesome. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. So yeah, man, that game is gonna be a complete beast. Tony, any thoughts on that? You want to
Man,
elaborate?
it's gonna be so fucking long of a game, man. Like I could see that just if they have customization for the mechs, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah,
I mean, like, there's rumors going around that it's coming out in August or some shit.
yeah.
Over here, I mean, not in, it's coming out in what, April?
Yeah, late April.
That's a month, man.
Yeah,
It's coming. It's coming for you, baby. But
yeah.
we gotta be careful. Cause that means I need to power through some games these days, and hopefully I will have some free time and force myself to play some fucking games, which I haven't fucking touched the game in ah
Tell me about it,
I
yo.
don't know,
Life.
man. It makes me sick, man.
Yeah,
It just it makes me hurt inside, you know?
yeah, I know, man. Tell me about it. See, to me, even these days, me work and everything, I feel like it's finding hard to find time to play games.
Hmm.
I'm trying my best. I'm playing that Monster Crack as much as I can. Put my attention and focus in that.
Yeah.
I put like 180 hours in that shit, so I'm still kicking. I'm
How
still
much?
doing 180.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm a boss, G.
Holy
no, but
shit.
no, but seriously, yeah, I'm putting my focus in that. But it's something hard though. It's hard, you
Hmm.
know. I still find time though. You know, if it was for the time, I'll probably even put them even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing things and getting things done. Um, it's like sometimes you gotta think about do a little like 10 minutes, 15 an hour. Then I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta break your time up sometimes. So
But Monster Hunter, it's easier to do that kind of thing.
yeah, my side is yeah, it is.
But for something like Xenoblade Chronicles, like 10 minutes is you just walking to the next
Yeah,
place. Like shit.
yeah. I like that was that one thing was I hope they yeah, but I would say that. But the problem with Xenoblade One is the pacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge. I hope in Xenoblade Chronicles X they solve that, and probably will because with the mech and stuff, and because sometimes you feel it's slow. It takes
Yeah.
too long to get to what you want to do. But so, it's still an awesome game. It's fucking one of the I guess one of the best designed games of last generation.
Hmm.
Really, like really. I even though yeah like, whatever yeah. But yeah, I agree, man. Nothing can top that right now, except excluding Zelda U. The Legend of Zelda U. That game's gonna be epic too. Now
Yeah.
let's read this last question. Why are certain pretendos? Oh, people got a heart attack right now. You can't use
Yeah.
that word. That's a taboo.
Can't
That
do
word's taboo. Just saying. But anyway, why are certain pretendos so fake and flippity flop?
it.
Flip floppity.
Flippity flop.
Flippity flop. Flip floppity. they've been saying for years that they wanted Nintendo to go mobile. Now that Nintendo's doing it on their own terms, they're still bitching. It just goes to show that there's no pleasing these people. No matter what Nintendo does, they still complain. Now, part of me wish you would elaborate more of what you're talking about,
Yeah.
but it's okay. That's okay because I don't know exactly because you see, if you give me more specifics, if it was like a certain YouTuber, I'd be blasting some fucking ass right now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I just want to put it out there because I see a lot of people. I know there's YouTubers here have been saying they should go mobile and all this shit, right?
hmm
You said that, and if they're going on now, turn around and saying, "Oh, Nintendo, I'm talking their bullshit." I'm gonna put them on blast. You know how I do. So, but that's all right. If it's in general, I guess they, fuck them assholes. You know how they be. They're farther than hell. Well, even the YouTubers too. If you're talking about them too, but they're farther as hell, and they're a type of people who are just there to hate on Nintendo. Okay, to promote that propaganda. They have their own agenda. It's all about whether it's making that YouTube money or making money just in general.
Yeah.
They're doing what they do. So them people they could kiss my ass. And then Nintendo laughing straight to the bank with this. And I stand by fully with Nintendo with this decision as I read all the details and see what they're trying to do, and they're trying to market their brand and IPs in various other ways, and I think that's important. The big topic on YouTube for at least past 2 years, or even 2 years ago, or whatever, or like a year ago, or 2 years ago, was marketing.
Yeah.
And for all you people complain about Nintendo not marketing their products properly or whatever, you should fully stand by Nintendo with this too.
hmm
You know? So that's all I could say with that. Any thoughts on that, Tony?
Uh, just that Nintendo is doomed. This is just the first. This is the nail in the coffin. You know what I mean? It's over, man. It's over. We gotta go. We gotta jump on that PS4 train, that
Yep.
hype train, choo choo train, motherfuckers.
Oh shit, he's bringing it back.
Because
Toot toot
because
train,
that's the
motherfucker.
only that's the only fucking train in town apparently. That
Yeah.
that hype train.
Yeah.
But you know what? That train leads to nowhere.
Yeah. Yo, like really, I don't want to be a hater right now, but I'm just gonna say it real talk, okay? Real talk, seriously. Okay? I listen to this news these days, okay? Uncharted 4 being delayed and shit. And I'm like going to my head, how the fuck is that even like how? You know what I mean? Like what they gotta do with this game that it cannot come out this year, at the end of this year?
hmm
Why do you have to push it almost in your next financial year? Because it's like they said, spring 2060. That's your next. That's potentially your next financial year. You're pushing that game to.
Yeah.
What the like? What like? You telling me this game wasn't that far ahead to be released by this year? I'm telling you, I have a feeling that this game is being delayed because of graphics.
Maybe.
I wouldn't put it past these motherfuckers because you know how these idiots be. They start be talking that storm, and Sony and Microsoft be listening to them, and all of them are all full of shit. All of them are all full of shit. All these focus group, whatever you want to call them, are all full of shit. They look damn good. They will be buying that game, say even if the game was, you know, how it was or not. Okay, so that's why what I mean, man. It's like that to
Whatever.
me. We'll see, man.
Whatever. It's not like they're gonna do fucking some different gameplay elements or some shit like that. It's just gonna be same
Yeah,
crap with shitty aiming. It's like I was before. Motherfuckers with no body armor and shit, taking so many bullets to go down. Like these are regular humans. They're not fucking monsters or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Kill this motherfucker right away. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta deal with that kind of crap. And didn't they fucking when did that game come out?
What's up, fellas?
Yo, what's up, Super? We're doing a podcast right now, and you're here for like this last bit here. So we want you to say a few things. This is the 50th episode for the PredicTOR's podcast.
Fucking exposed.
Yo, we just talking about your latest video there you did. We're talking about that same topic
Yeah.
about Sony and how they got Uncharted delayed and now they got that God of War remastered and shit.
Which
You know,
means, fellas, they don't have no games. They don't. I mean, fucking really.
look, to me it's kind of like I realistic as top put it like I don't know what the fuck they have this holiday. I don't know. And listen, okay, I'm gonna real talk with you people too, okay. I know some of you people, it's E3, okay, but at this point in time, I don't even think E3 could save your ass. Because I don't even trust Sony could do something crazy at E3 to save their current predicament. Okay, in terms of not in terms of them selling well, or whatever. In terms of them providing fucking games to you. Okay, that's important than anything else.
But you know
Okay,
what they are gonna show at E3? Videos.
you know what I mean? Like they need some like listen, they can't. They need games to keep their current momentum going. You guys understand that, right? If they got nothing, the momentum is gonna slow down. At least it should. Logically, it should, but
I
it
fucking
should.
hope.
But I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder with these people.
I
They
tell
be
y'all what, fellas, I'll put it to you like this. I have no reason to pick up one of those raggedy ass pieces of shit. I don't. I'm not gonna buy one. There's nothing. I did that, and if I do buy one, it'll be 5 or 6 years down the road. It's gonna be a long ass time. That's the same thing I did with the PlayStation 3. When the PlayStation 3 first came out, it didn't have jack shit for me to play on. It had no games. Tony, Kate, that piece of shit had no games. It had no game. I'm serious. It had
it's true. I remember
nothing.
that. I remember those years. Yeah, I remember
That
those years.
system, the PS3 came
People
out
were
in
saying that
2000. Was it 2005 or 2006?
2006.
6.
I didn't get mine, fellas, till around 2010 or 2011.
You sure it wasn't earlier than that? You probably earlier. That's probably '09, man.
No,
I think '09 because I think I remember you have it in 2010. No?
it was 2010, K. I got
Oh,
it in
it's probably
2010.
mostly
Yeah.
it's probably 2010. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not get a PlayStation 3 until 4 or 5 years down the road. That shit's ridiculous. I'm not buying no more. I'm not buying no more Sony products. I
Yeah,
don't give a shit.
you've been with them for years. I know you've
Yeah,
been one and two,
fellas,
but they disappoint you hard, yo.
ever since the PlayStation 1 first came out, the first PlayStation, I've been down with Sony. I used to love their products. Back then, I was a pony, but it wasn't a word. The pony didn't exist. I was a pony. I was a hardcore Sony fanboy. I was. Up until the PlayStation 3 era, that's when they started going down like shit. They suck now.
you know,
They just absolutely suck. That's why I stick with Nintendo now.
like
They give me my money's worth, and I'm having fun on my system.
I mean, like
I'm
really,
on.
like
I log into my Wii U every day. If I'm not playing a game, I'm watching Netflix, Hulu
yeah.
Plus, or I'm surfing the web on it. I'm always doing something on my Wii U, either watching TV or playing a game. Always. I have my system on every day. PlayStation 3, once or twice a week.
You know what I mean? Like really, when you look at it, like I don't know how people want to say Nintendo has lost their way or they dropped the ball from they once were, and it's like, motherfucker, are you looking at Sony right now? Like seriously? You know what I mean? I find Sony used to stand for variety.
Yeah, variety. Yeah,
You know
Uh,
what I mean?
Yeah.
They had all these games on their system, all these variety things, but now all they have is Dubro games now. Shooter after shooter, shooter after shooter, shooter motherfucker, shooter motherfucker, shooter motherfucker. That's all you do with
uh,
Sony these days, man. You just shoot a motherfucker. It's like, God damn it, man. It's so boring and stale.
I tell you what, Kay, one of my favorite franchises from Sony was Ape Escape.
Yeah.
That was the shit. I can't tell you how many hours I logged in on those games on the PS1 and the PS2.
You see what happened? Let me put this for you. You see what the Sony fucking did? And what kind of pissed me off in a way? Is I feel they gave the Japanese the middle finger, the developers. They're putting too much thing in these fucking Western developers. Why? You're Japanese.
Yeah. Some of these Western developers, they can make some games, but some of them can't.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Naughty Dog. Like
Uh,
as you said, they're not. Why only make it Uncharted? Why can't they make, you know, Ratchet and all these other games that
Jack
you
and
said you like.
Daxter.
They could make their Uncharted. I'm not saying they can't make Uncharted, but they can make that, and they can make, you know, Ratchet and Clank. No, Ratchet and Clank, but it's Ratchet and Clank Insomniac.
That's the
Yeah,
Insomniac.
Yeah,
you talking
yeah,
about Jack and Daxter. That's what
yeah.
I
Jack and
wanted to
Daxter. Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I wanted to see Naughty Dog make a new Jack and Daxter for the PlayStation 3. That would have been amazing. But
You know,
no. They wanted to do that bullshit Uncharted. That shit. Have you ever did something that you don't want to do, but you had to force yourself to do it?
Yeah.
I
well,
had
I
to
don't.
make my fellas. I had to make myself play the first Uncharted.
That's how I
I
feel
was
about
like,
going to
this
work.
game. It sat in my collection for like 6 months. I was like, you know what? I need to play this game. I'm sick of looking at this shit. I'm not. I'm the type of person. If I buy something, I have to use it, or else I feel like I'm wasting it.
Yeah.
So I played it, and it was like a fucking chore. Just I'd rather watch paint dry than play that whole game again. I'm serious. It just boring. The second one, I was like, oh shit. The third one was dog shit. I was like, why the fuck did I buy this shit for? I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, never again.
No.
But see, I know you. I have a friend. He doesn't like it either too. He doesn't like Uncharted. Like, and he has like, yeah, he basically had all the system: PS3, 360, Wii, and like, nah, he don't like Uncharted either. You know, I really don't understand what was his detail, but he doesn't like it. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you see, I never played the game, so I can't really give my like
You're
a
not missing
full.
nothing, okay?
Yeah.
You know,
You're not
I don't.
missing.
It seems like a game I might like. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. That fuck
I'd rather
whatever.
play. I'd rather play Assassin's Creed, and even that's going down the damn shitter.
Hmm.
You know,
So I played a
because
little bit of. I played a little bit of Unity over at Fat's house, and I was like, I, I don't even know what the fuck they doing.
Hmm.
It's
That's
just,
that's the thing though, man. Like these days, you can feel because it's more towards Western developers, right? And when was the last time Western developers had this much power?
Atari, man,
There you
video
go.
game crash.
There it is. Don't give these
I
motherfuckers
was
power.
telling a friend of
It
mine.
pisses me off. Why would you go against the motherland? Like it don't make sense. You know what I
I
mean?
was I was telling a buddy of mine, fellas, that there's going to be a crash soon. If all this shit keeps going on, I was in a GameStop earlier and I was asking the girl behind the counter about Mortal Kombat X, and I asked her, "Oh shit, what did I ask that damn girl? When
Show
the
me your
PlayStation
tits.
3 when the PlayStation 3 and the 360 version was coming out?" And she told me, I think around this summer, because the ones for the PS3 and the 360 were, uh, I think they were delayed.
Hmm.
Because I read a little bit of that, and I'm thinking, okay, why in the hell are they delayed? And she told me, she actually asked me, well, did you want to put it on pre-order? I was like, no. You can play with Goro? No. I was like, I'm not spending no extra money for a character that ought to be in the game. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It makes no sense.
You can play as Goro.
Ah, like what the fuck is
Like
happening?
that's anything fucking special.
No, it's not, Tony. It's
Because in
it's a
Mortal
joke.
Kombat, the last Mortal Kombat, wasn't he a fucking character already?
Yep, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know, that's stupid. I hate how they selling off that game. It's this whole like, nickel and diamond shit. You know what I
That's
mean?
what they're doing, Kate.
There's them
That's what it's all become to.
them thoughts, some third party thoughts are doing them nickel and diamond shit, and it's just like it's come to the point where it's like, are you serious, man? Like really? Let's stop it, man. Get the fuck out my face with
I
this shit.
just thinking about this kind of shit makes me sad because for video gamers who are as experienced as we are, you know, you're more experienced than me, Super. I'm more experienced than UK.
Yeah, yeah.
But we've had years in consoles where we've had so much variety of
Yeah.
everything. Not just one football game. We had a couple, like a whole bunch of football games, different
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, GameCube, there was, multiple different stuff.
arcades sort of
The,
style.
the Dreamcast,
Yeah.
Dreamcast had the various other shit
Yeah.
too.
I remember
Um,
back in the day when I was younger, when you went out and you bought a game, fellas, the game was complete.
Hmm.
You can put in a code and add extra characters. You can do all of that shit.
yeah, you know what I
Now
mean?
these bastards they crooked as shit, and they know people will go out and buy that shit. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't stupid.
Like for example, I'll give you shit, but like GTA, I like to use I like GTA. It's fun and shit.
Hmm.
You see what the problem with GTA? It's so like they do nothing to innovate that fucking franchise. Absolutely nothing to innovate that damn franchise, and it's a
Now, I
damn
re-
truth.
now I'll tell y'all this, fellas. I recently bought GTA 5 for the 360. It's tight. It's pretty good. The
No,
characters
but I
the
feel,
characters are crazy as hell.
I mean, yeah, I guess on a story level, okay. But I mean, I feel they need to do something that could really, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying like maybe I'm just being a little biased here in a way, like in terms of like they need to copy fucking True Crime, Streets of LA. Okay, that's what they need to do. Okay, that's what they do. I want to play as a cop, man. Fucking, I'm tired of freaking stealing shit and
Yeah.
pilot crime. I want to be a cop. Like, why does people can't just give me my open world cop game?
Mm.
Damn it! Like I'm tired of being a damn.
Because then you can't. You're not supposed to shoot people, but unless you're in Ferguson, then you can.
Oh
Oh.
shit! Nah,
Oh,
you started here, yo. You starting here, yo.
y'all Canadians. So yeah.
You started here, yo. But anyway, yo, he opens a door. Uh, but yeah, no, but it's like, man, like seriously, like that's why one thing I like about Lego City Undercover is like you can take out that badge and show your badge and shit. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that stuff. But anyway, I digress, man. The industry, man, needs to do shit better. And the only one who's doing it makes sense and are not insane is Nintendo. And
Yeah.
thank God for that. Jeez. At least one company is not going out losing their minds. You know?
It's true. It's true.
Fuck. But I digress, man. And if the haters want to talk this shit, let them cry, whatever. I'm a realist.
They're always gonna
Okay?
hate K.
I'm a
Shit.
realist. I'm realistic. I see things for what they are. You know.
Hmm.
Yes, Wii U is not doing good right now, but they got the games. Not
As long as they
performing
got
well
the
in
game,
sell wise, you know what I mean. But they got the games.
that's all that matters, man. The game.
You know what I mean. You see, that's what being a realist is about. Okay, seeing things for what they are.
You see how the GameCube didn't have the sales, but people love that fucking system now.
You know what I
more,
mean? And they
more
say,
Yeah.
than they did back then.
GameCube was tight. I logged in a whole lot of hours on my GameCube.
you know,
'Cause I used to play oh shit, what was that? Jedi Outcast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah. And the hypocrisy with these dudes is that like they talk about Wii U and bitch you could play, but they want Nintendo to go back to the GameCube days, or they didn't really like the Wii. You know how these people talking here?
Yeah.
They talk about how you know Wii U Nintendo needs to do marketing better, blah 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 blah. But but they didn't really like the Wii. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I like the GameCube. The GameCube wasn't doing too hot too. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? I don't know. I feel some people need to be consistent with their shit sometimes. Like, people is like jumping around. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like, well, fuck, it make no fucking sense. But anyway, I digress with that. Let's
Dreamcast
wrap
is
this
my
up.
favorite system of all time.
But anyway, I digress with that. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you, Super Bros, for joining us for this, last bit. We talked about some good stuff right there. Uh, no, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video, comment. We always like to hear your feedback. Submit questions for the next podcast, whenever that is. The link is in the description for that. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Link is in the description to that. Subscribe to Super Drone Crusher, I should say. And what else?
Subscribe to me. I'm
Yeah,
almost at 1,000. Motherfuckers, get me up there.
yeah. He's at 992, 94 or something, whatever. They're almost there. So give him a subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And yeah.
Make a new account and subscribe to me again.
Yeah, but yeah. Anything else before we go? Anything you guys want to say?
Exposed.
And that's a wrap.